Welcome back to NCU, Nerd Culture Undisputed. I am Nick, here again with Kyle and Scott. Oh, y'all just ain't even gonna move. I mean, just nothing. But today we are talking about Loki. By the way, spoilers ahead. If you have not seen Loki, or at least the last episode of Loki, please click away. Let's nerd out. Okay, guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about Loki.
Came in a little hot there, didn't you?
I did. I came in. Hey, look, it's an exciting show.
Arms swinging and everything.
I mean, we're just doing one of these. I'm trying to enchant you.
You've done that for a longest
Just doing
time,
all
man.
this. I mean, look at this. Look at this. But we are here to talk about Loki. Loki. The beautiful, the amazing Loki.
I love him.
I love him
He's
as well.
amazing.
I mean, to tell you the truth, I love a good Venom.
But we all love
But I
Loki.
love Loki. I mean, is he the best superhero? The best evil super
He's the best anti-hero
anti-hero,
ever.
I
That's
guess.
the word.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's the word. Those anti-heroes are easy to fall in love with. I mean, you had you mentioned a couple of Venom, Loki. Who's the other guy there?
There's a couple. There's a lot.
I'm drawing blanks. This is good for our
I
first
feel like
show, right?
Yeah, I was about to
Every-
say. I mean, we're talking about all these anti-heroes, and y'all are just terrible.
You know, the
Yeah.
two we've
I mean,
named.
there's
Deadpool.
plenty here, yeah.
Deadpool.
Deadpool's not a super
Deadpool's an
villain.
anti-hero.
Technically, Deadpool
He's
is an
I
anti-hero.
would have to say there's a difference between an anti-hero and a supervillain.
All right,
and I
fine.
don't believe Loki
Fine.
is a supervillain. I think he was in the one movie,
Right.
where he brings everybody. But outside of that, I mean, he's really an anti-hero rather than a supervillain.
Yeah.
I think
You
Batman,
know, Lex Luthor is a supervillain.
Right.
I think Batman's an anti-hero. I really do.
That's fair.
You know why?
That is
You know
that is
why?
fair.
It's never acknowledged. I really do believe Batman just kills people, and we just never acknowledge it.
Look, I think the biggest villain that we ever
Dark
see
Knight.
in any movie is Warner Brothers. That's
Warner
DC.
Brothers? He
That's
just said Warner
They're
Brothers,
the
that's
biggest
it.
villain in any cinematic universe.
It's
Warner
fair.
Brothers.
Again,
Y'all suck.
second episode in a row, they have the best heroes.
Yeah. Yep.
Your movies suck.
Y'all are horrible. It's
Terrible. I
man.
couldn't even do. Look,
It breaks my heart. I love.
I'm
that,
gonna
man.
get through it, but I couldn't even get through the newest Wonder Woman movie.
It's
Was it
rough.
1980?
1984.
Yeah, I couldn't even get through it. Couldn't even
I
get
mean,
all
how
the way
can
through
you
it.
not make a good movie with Gal Gadot?
Gal Gadot? Yeah.
Gal Gadot. I don't.
How do you say?
I
Is it
don't-
Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot? How do you say
Gal
it?
Gadot.
Who cares? She's an
y'all tell
amazing,
us-
amazing
y'all tell us
actress.
tell us in the comments. Put it like how it's spelled out and everything.
I said the F word, and he's over there.
Oh,
That's staying in, by the way.
is it?
that part.
that part.
But
part's staying in.
so, okay, so we're gonna get away from all of that. DC,
the tangent,
you know who
sorry.
you are. You kind of suck.
You suck.
But
Yeah.
what's your overall take on this wonderful, wonderful TV series, Loki?
I thought it was the best Marvel show on Disney Plus yet.
I agree.
And listen, everything else is no disrespect to any of those because I loved WandaVision. I think WandaVision is the next best. If you want my rankings, it's Loki, WandaVision, and then Falcon Winter Soldier. Falcon Winter Soldier just had too many plot leaks. You could tell where the rewrites were. Thoroughly enjoyed WandaVision.
We're gonna
Loved
get
it a
in
lot.
both of those.
Yeah,
in
those
the
are coming.
future.
And, we
we kind of
episodes.
went with something a little different, where most people go back and then start reviewing.
Right.
Well, here this is only our second episode, so we want to
Right.
make sure we're doing the things that are happening now, and then we're gonna go back and give you our takes on those shows. So moving forward, what did you think about Loki? Like, your favorite plot twist, just whatever it is that you thought was like, holy crap.
So plot twist.
I mean, was it one of these things?
Yeah, I mean,
Was it one of those?
I think everybody kind of fantasizes making out with themselves at some point.
Yeah.
And Loki has lived that dream now.
Yeah,
Right.
for
He has.
real.
Right.
He has.
For real.
Did you? Yeah. So I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. But I thoroughly enjoyed the show. I just get to thinking about making out with myself, and I can't think straight.
I know.
And
I know. I
somebody
always
else
think
is-
about it as well. I mean, that beard, I don't know.
Somebody else is living my dream.
Somebody else is living your dream.
Your
That's
wife.
right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll ask your wife about it later. But Scott,
Overrated.
So Scott, what do you think?
It was by far my favorite series. This show, every single episode had me just immediately waiting for a week to pass so I can watch the next one.
So
Counting
I'm not
down.
going to lie to you. So when Falcon and Winter Soldier came out, there was several times where I watched 2 episodes in a row because honestly, when it came out, it was like, here we go again.
It wasn't
You know,
attention grabbing. It really wasn't.
I didn't feel it. I felt like that should have been something. Honestly, the way that they laid it all out should have all come out as one whole series. Here's your 6 episodes.
Boom.
Get out of my face.
I will say this: the best piece of acting I've seen in any of these was Sebastian Stan
He was
in that
amazing.
one scene in Wakanda in Falcon Winter Soldier. I know we're going to talk more about that, but that's the best acting I've seen yet.
He was great.
Yeah.
But for
So-
Loki, best series hands down. I thought it was amazing. I am so excited for the next season, whenever it may be.
Oh my god!
Once
It needs to be soon.
Tomorrow maybe.
Yeah,
Once it
tomorrow
got
would be great.
over, I went, oh no.
Yeah.
How long are we gonna have to wait?
How
Yeah.
How long? Because it had me like that was it. I was like,
the last
you know what?
time.
I haven't felt like that since Mandalorian.
So see, I have.
I mean, honestly, I haven't felt like that where every time it was like, oh my god, when's the next episode?
see,
I hope it comes back. You know, as soon as it comes back, I can't wait.
I haven't felt this way of just like I need it to come back
Right.
since I watched everybody get blipped in Infinity War.
Oh my god!
And
Oh,
waiting for,
okay.
and waiting
That
for
was the
Endgame to come
longest
out.
year.
It was
It was.
the longest year of my life just going, I know they're going to come back, but I need it now. I need it now. I need all of them to come back, and I need Thanos just to get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And I finally did.
Should have aimed for the head.
Should have aimed for the head. Exactly. First of all, we're just going to throw this out there. Star-Lord strewed everything.
I love Star Lord. Get
Sylvie
his
is-
name out your mouth.
No, he
Sylvie is
screwed
2021
everything.
Star Lord.
He strewed everything for a piece of ass. All right?
Oh my goodness, he did. I mean, yeah, pretty much for a woman.
For a woman.
My goodness.
You know what?
The man
been there, done that. So it's fine. You know what? We're gonna move on.
I get it. And she's
Moving on. Moving on. All
Yeah,
right.
moving on.
Yeah.
moving on before we get canceled because this isn't not starting well.
So, biggest question I got for you guys right now. I'm gonna lead off with it. Most people don't do that. I'm not that kind of dude. I just hit it.
Hit it.
So, classic Loki, old man Loki. Is he our timeline? Is that our Loki?
He is. I 100% believe he is.
I mean, it's got to be right. All the theory videos.
All the theory. I mean, he literally just explained how Loki died in Endgame. I mean, almost step by step. The knife falling, his neck snapping, the shit blowing up. Like he explained it all, which you would not know.
See, but
unless
not
you were there.
everything went great for him, though. Like, he even said everything went perfect.
Up
But not
until
everything went
Thanos.
perfect. I'm sure he didn't feel like everything went perfect when the Hulk slammed his ass right into the floor.
I
It
think
went
that was more of
perfect
a like his
timeline.
timeline. Yeah.
It went perfect
Right.
for the
Okay.
timeline
All right.
to progress
I got you. Okay.
without just becoming one of those dead end voids.
Right. Okay.
That's what I think. I think everything was going well up until that Thanos because that was the Thanos that got decapitated. So it wasn't the other. There wasn't the other multi-universe Thanos.
Yeah, because that was
Right, that was
yeah,
our
that
main-
was,
that
that
was
was,
our main
when they went
Thanos.
back.
But I
Yep,
think
yep.
that's like I just said, like everything was still going well. Like he had his setbacks, like Hulk kicking his ass, but he always, he was able to still be Loki up until Thanos showed up, and he knew. I think deep down he knows he couldn't beat Thanos,
Right.
so he
Yeah.
had to think of an escape.
I mean, that's Loki in general,
It-
though.
yeah,
I mean,
it very
he's
much
a
is.
survivor. If we don't learn anything about Loki,
He says it in the
it's
show.
the fact that he is a survivor.
That's what
He
they say.
survives
They
everything.
say in the show, what do Lokis do? We
Survive. Exactly. So, I mean, I'm assuming you feel the same way. That is,
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
classic Loki, our Loki.
100%, man. And
I got a
really-
follow-up question after this. So
Okay,
I
he
just
really showcases the powers that you've seen hints from Loki using, like the projection of himself. Like you see that a lot in.
I mean, when he made that city,
He made Asgard.
Yeah, he made
I
Asgard.
mean, he literally made the entire city of Asgard.
yeah. So you
The
see,
entire city.
You see a little bit of Loki doing that.
I guess it's not really a city.
in the first
I guess.
Avengers movie. And you
It
see
is.
a little bit of Loki doing that in the Dark World, but you don't see
That
Loki
full
like,
potential.
really unleashing
Right.
that. And now, like, that same power is unleashed.
Who's a follow-up question for you?
Okay.
Is he alive?
Which Loki? Like,
The old man
Old Man
classic?
Loki?
Yeah, classic Loki. Is he alive? Did he
Man.
survive? Did he survive that at the very end when it looked like, to the normal eye,
he's gone.
he's gone?
So we've watched a lot of videos on
We
this,
have.
and we've watched this slow down over time. And this is not our theory when I say this, so I can't take credit for this. But you can see his cape is like disintegrating a little bit before Eliath consumes him in that
Right.
scene. And hopefully I can roll a clip right here. If not, sorry about even mentioning that. But
Go back and watch it on Disney Plus.
but go back and watch it and just like pay
How about this?
attention
I'm
to
the
that
host.
scene.
I'll roll that scene.
Well, here we go.
Maybe. I don't know.
Cease and desist already on our second episode. No, but you do get that. You see his cape starting to disintegrate a little bit, and
You know what it disintegrates like? It disintegrates like everyone did when they got blipped.
when they got blipped, yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Which
I
we're
think he's
past
still
that
alive.
time. We're past that time now, but that's the exact way it kind of just feathers away.
Yeah.
Listen, Richard E. Grant is a top billed actor in Hollywood. I mean, the dude's been in a lot of stuff. It's hard for me to believe that he's only in 2 episodes.
True.
I agree, and especially as big of a part as he had in that episode. He wasn't even the
Why is he
main Loki
Right.
in that time.
Why is
time
he the one that
frame.
came back?
Exactly. So he wasn't even the main one. The young one was. They
Yeah.
treated him as the king,
Yep.
but
Well, he'd been there the longest, he said.
he had been there the longest. But they still
killed
treated
Thor.
He killed Thor.
and he was the one who killed Thor.
Right.
Right. But
I want
which I would have
alligators.
loved.
I want alligators.
I want to see his. Oh, I know. Is that?
Can we agree that
Okay.
we need a spin-off of Alligator Loki?
We have got to have a spin. I mean, him just eating fish. I
Right.
mean, like.
That's all I want.
Like,
That's all I
mean,
want.
Him and
I want to
Asgard
see
just
what
chilling.
if he's an alligator. I want to see what Thor looks like.
He's a frog.
He's
No.
It's Throg. We saw it.
No, but in that timeline, if Loki's an alligator, Thor better be a crocodile.
Yeah. Well,
Two different
brothers,
waters,
He's
but-
adopted.
yeah.
It's perfect.
I got you. So, where did Renslayer went? Where did he go?
Where did
she
Renslayer
go?
went?
Oh my god.
We're keeping that in.
Sorry.
We're
Oh,
keeping
that's
that
Are we?
in. Where did Renslayer went?
Yeah, where?
I think.
Words
Hold
are
on,
tough.
hold on,
Listen,
hold on.
I've
Let
had
me
a
ask
hard
it
time
again.
in this
Hold on.
episode too.
Ask
me
him
ask it
again.
again.
Ask him
Let's
again.
ask it again. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it together.
So where did Renslayer go?
All right. I think she went to.
I like how
find
you said
whatever-
all right, like I messed up on that.
All right. I'm happy you got it the second time.
It's staying in.
I think she went to find whatever reality she was taken from.
So do you think she went back to that principal time
I do.
timeline?
Back to that
I
high
think
school,
she
maybe?
Yeah,
did.
back to the high school.
I think she went because, everyone kind of pieces together who the TVA is or what it is. And
Well, she had to have known something because she had the pin.
I think she did, but I don't think she ever knew the full extent.
No,
I don't think
she
anybody
knew,
did.
But I think she knew where she came from.
You think so?
Yeah, because she had the pin.
But why-
He even showed the pin.
Why wouldn't you go back?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you go back and live your normal life then? If you know where you come from.
Because look where she is.
I mean,
Maybe she found it out as she became higher
Up in
within-
the power.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then why go back? You were that's a principle. Maybe she didn't have family. Maybe she didn't have kids. Maybe she didn't have a husband, wife, whatever it was. But
okay, fair.
and then
They
all
didn't-
of a
they
sudden
didn't
now
touch on
she's
that.
literally running the TVA, running it.
Fair.
You know what I found really interesting about that scene is it's when they flash back to it and their Hunter B50 is I think is her
Yeah,
name.
it was B50. Yeah.
B50 is her name. She's in that high school and brings it up to the shows her as the principal. I'm saying way too much in this episode, but when she go, I'm keeping this in by the way.
Yeah,
This is
100%.
hilarious.
I mean, what's funny is you think you have the opportunity to take things out.
Yeah.
This is my show. Hi, I'm Nick, and I'm here with Kyle and Scott.
I am and others.
Yeah.
and others.
I
thank
am
you.
and others. That's the way I kicked that off. Are you serious? This is a total shit show. What am I doing?
I love it.
Take it away from me.
Take it away.
I'm sorry. I don't deserve this. She goes back to high school. She finds her right there. That is during the blip, August 2018, because the snap was in April of 2018.
Oh, nice
So
call.
August of 2018, everybody's gone. Why is she at the school? That's the summer. It's summer vacation.
Well, when she's
It's
the
August.
principal,
But
when's she the
August
principal?
what, though?
She is the principal.
They stay
August
year-round.
what,
August
though?
of 2018.
August
I mean,
what?
yeah, right.
Right
she
now, we
stays
start
around.
school
They
back
stay-
in, like,
and
the
they
beginning
stay-
of
and
August.
Principals work year round.
But you also
think
see
so.
when
Yeah,
is
they do.
prom?
I don't think so.
When is prom?
I disagree.
I agree.
I'll just
When is
I'll
prom?
just pull a Loki and go screw myself. Like no, but
Wait, did that happen? No.
season 2.
Yeah.
Just make it a sex tape. We're in for it. We're here for it. Just
We've
make-
lost a member.
Yeah, like we just want the whole 40-minute episode.
Dear
I
God,
think
please just move on to the next question.
we low-key want to see it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I just thought that was an interesting little take because
No, it
there were
is.
prom flyers all over the high school, and she was prom's usually in April.
That's
this is in
fair.
August, so it's just something to keep your eye on.
That's
I
fair.
understand.
I don't know where she would have went back to, but I definitely think I agree with Scott a little bit. She went back to see a little bit of herself, but I also think she went and she met up. She went to Chronopolis, which is in the quantum realm, which is Kang City.
Okay.
Which is apparently where the TVA might even be.
Right.
Which
All
is
right.
exactly quantum realm because time moves differently. In
Right.
That's right.
I hope I said the right name of the city.
All right. Now, I could say the one thing, as I was watching it, the one thing that stuck out to me the most, Miss Minutes. She seemed just a little different.
Shady.
She seemed
Shady.
like she had something going on. Now, what's her role in all this? What is it? What is she? Because it almost seemed like she was running it. She looked like she was pulling strings.
I think I'm kind of like that. Like she almost pulls the strings because she has the ability to show up whenever and wherever.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's
And-
interesting.
If that is her role, and she's kind of like an overseer basically of everything,
Right.
who is she going to have direct contact with? Whoever is, which we'll get to, but whoever is in control of all of this. She's basically like the right-hand man almost, I think.
Right.
And you can't really take her down because, I mean, what is she?
But I was about to say, is she a supervillain? Is she techno? Is she tech?
I think
what is
she's,
she?
I think she's just a piece
I called her
of
techno,
just,
like we were just
techno. I think she's just a computer system almost.
Okay, all right.
I do. But the only
Like an
thing that-
AI or something.
an AI.
Okay.
But the only reason I get kind of about it is because sometimes she's like in one of the scenes, she literally jumps from being on Mobius's desk into the computer.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, how does she, she has the
Okay.
ability
Yeah,
to
she has-
jump
right.
like that.
She jumped
Right.
through reality.
She jumped through
really.
realities almost.
Right. Right. So her role is different. Do you have anything to add to that? Or?
Well, I mean, it's obvious that she knows everything. Like she
Right.
knows everything. Like she refers to He Who Remains as like he. Like when she's talking to Renslayer, when she's talking to Loki and Sylvie in that one scene where she scared the absolute hell out of everybody watching that show, except for apparently Scott.
I didn't think it was scary.
Oh, it was just a jump scare. It wasn't scary. It was just like, oh damn, because we're like
Glued.
Yeah.
We're glued to
Yeah.
it.
That show did have us. I mean, it had me ready. I mean,
I was waking up at 6 a.m. to watch episodes.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
Oh, yeah.
I've never done that with
there was one day that I watched it before you, and you were like, "Don't tell me nothing."
It was when I was on vacation.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I was like,
couldn't.
"Dude, just wait!" Like,
It was a crazy show, but Miss Minutes is her hands aren't clean. I can tell you that. I don't
No.
know how involved in the what's the word I'm looking for, and the evil part of this. That
The
she
evil
is.
scheme.
right? I mean, because
Scheme
she
of
could
all?
just be
Schematic,
doing
that's what I was
exactly
looking
what
for.
she's supposed to do. She could be. I mean, she could be programmed to do exactly what she's doing
But
right
listen,
now.
we've
Nothing
seen-
more than just being
It's like a blind right hand man.
right.
Yeah.
You don't know what's really going on. You just know
Right.
I have these sets of rules that I gotta follow.
Yep.
We've seen AIs do some evil shit in the MCU in the past. I mean, you've seen. We saw Ultron was originally an AI.
Was originally AI. Yep.
I mean, artificial
So,
intelligence.
That brings me to another thing. Jonathan Majors, He Who Remains. What did you think about his acting ability, his role in that role? I mean, that actor in that role. I mean, I found him, which I already see Scott's face. I know but I found him awesome. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I hate to see that was all we got, which I understand
For
that
now.
we're going to see. Yeah, well, I mean, season 2 will bring a lot more, but that you could tell he was just this side of crazy. You could tell it had been a long time since somebody had step into that.
a long
yeah.
time since human interaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, how did y'all feel about Jonathan Majors?
I'm gonna let you go first because I feel like I want to like shut you up and like end this one on a good note.
I like the acting itself. He was a good actor. I did not like his character. I did not like that we spent 5 months just trying to figure out who is behind just this unbelievable scheme of the TVA and all that. And it's just some dude who's like going to sit on his desk like this, and he's just like all silly and shit. Like, I wanted somebody who was like, I just wanted a very just strong, intimidating like character.
Yeah, but when you're the number one, I mean, I get it. I understand. But Thanos was never the most powerful.
Well, no,
So
but-
he was always at that time of trying to prove how powerful he was. When you are the utmost powerful, what's the point? Nobody can take you down.
You're absolutely right. But I don't know, like you brought up Thanos. If I think of Thanos, though, like I think it's that intimidation factor.
Right.
You know, you're like, that's Thanos. Thanos can just mess your world up at the drop of a dime.
Yeah, but Thanos also had to work to get there.
You're absolutely
and,
right.
And we haven't seen him work to get like Jonathan Majors. That is
To get
we
where
haven't
he
had.
is.
Yeah, we
He
haven't
said-
seen that yet.
He says it himself. If you think I'm evil, wait till you meet my variants.
Exactly.
And you're absolutely right. And maybe that's where I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for those other I'm waiting for those just evil variables.
What I got was, hell yeah, this guy is going to change the MCU. This guy, the way he's acting on this character, saying, oh, if you think I'm evil, wait till you see my variants. Just that phrase right there is like, holy crap, what are
Right.
we about to see?
And that's what excites me. I'm ready to see that. I mean, we don't get this one anymore.
Right.
You know, spoiler alert, still he kills him.
Right.
So it's like,
They
where
got their
do we go?
spoiler at the beginning. They,
Yeah.
Yep.
They got their
I'm
warning.
just making sure somebody, didn't decide just to not listen to that part.
Oh, they're halfway through the video.
Yeah. All the
That's your own fault.
yeah.
That's your own fault.
That's
Yeah.
true. So what about you? What about you, Kyle? What do you think?
I thought he blew it out of the water.
I did
I thought he was incredible. I didn't see that coming at all. That kind of character. I like the likable villain, like Ultron. Once again, to bring him up, it was a likable villain because
Was.
James Spader played that voice so well, and it
Yep.
was like he had a little bit of Tony Stark in him. It was perfect, right? Like
Yep.
it made you kind of like this dude.
The
And then-
shots, just a little bit of. I know exactly. I
Yeah.
paved the path.
right?
I loved it.
It
I
was
loved
perfect,
it.
right.
He had me eating out of the palm of his hand.
And it's that's the same way that that Jonathan Majors played He Who Remains role. Now, I will tell you this, and this is kind of going off topic a little bit. One thing I have learned from these series so far is that Marvel, you gotta watch the Disney Plus stuff because originally
Yeah.
the rumor was like this wasn't gonna these weren't gonna tie in that much. They were just gonna okay, so we had a new Captain America. We knew that was happening from Endgame, right?
Right.
They were going to be spin-offs.
They were going to be spinoffs. But now you see Val at the end of Black Widow. You see Kang the Conqueror, with Jonathan Majors, who has been confirmed to play Kang, who is the next big bad, like Thanos level villain in the MCU.
He's bigger than Thanos, isn't he?
I think he's more dangerous than Thanos.
Yeah. He's
Like-
got to be.
Oh, he's got to be. You can't
He's
go
definitely-
from you can't get a weaker villain.
This dude controls time.
Yeah,
This is
and that's what I
different. Like,
mean. Like,
this
you're
is-
talking about his variant.
Yeah.
Another person of him has literally made all of the other variants stay within one timeline for
Terrifying.
millennia.
Terrifying.
Yeah, so we're not talking about just some dude. We're talking about the dude.
The guy.
The dude.
This is
Yep.
the evil. This is everything.
I'm here for it, man. I really am.
It's going to make that Doctor Strange movie really hard to understand.
Dude, I can't wait to review that one.
Oh,
we'll
I
get
can't
into that. I
either,
can't
but
wait to. I cannot wait. Man, I
Multiverse of
can't-
Madness.
Gonna be a good
That's gonna be
day.
the biggest mind screw of all time.
Oh,
Yep.
really? I think honestly, we're gonna be sitting here telling you guys.
I don't know.
I have no idea what just happened. I
Go
mean, I
watch-
think we're gonna be doing one of these things.
Go watch the movie and you tell me.
Yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, like, share, comment. Remember, subscribe to this channel, please.
Yeah.
By the way,
Notification bell on.
notification bell. We should probably start saying that at the very beginning.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Whatever.
We'll get
But-
that
Bear with us.
first time.
My last question for you guys, and then I'll let you go. I know it's getting late. So season 2, what do you think is going to bring? I mean, we know that it ended with him with Loki being on being in a totally different timeline.
Yep.
Right.
Where do we go from here?
TVA is ruled by Kang in this timeline. Like, this is no longer Immortus. This is no longer He Who Remains. This is Kang the Conqueror. That's where we see this. So obviously, it's gonna have to be after Doctor Strange. It's gonna have to come late 2022, probably early 2023 to set up Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, because that's where Kang's first real appearance is supposed to be.
Okay.
So, what do I want to see in season 2? The big question going in is this the last season? Is this a 2-season show?
True.
Okay.
True.
Yep.
Because
So
this is
I'm
the
gonna-
first time we'll have a second season out of
Right.
any of these shows.
Right.
Do you feel like this is going to lead us into an another Avengers movie?
I hope that season 2 is it.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that mentality, and I'm going to tell you what I want at season 2. Number 1, the last episode better have my man Mobius on a damn jet ski.
Yes.
Dude, for real.
Yes.
For real.
My man Mobius better get on a jet ski at the end of season 2.
Damn right.
I don't give a
Now,
damn
I do
how it has
wonder
to happen.
if this new variant of Mobius wants to be on a jet ski.
Right.
Now, I mean, it could be a friggin' muscle car for all you know. I mean, I don't know.
I actually think we're going to spend very little time of them not knowing who it is, because I think basically Kang wiped their memories and everything. But I think what we're going to see is now Loki knows how to enchant. Loki enchants them. They get all their memories back of the last season. That's probably the way the first episode will end.
But is that them, though? How do you know that's them?
Is it them?
Is it
It's a
the
different
same
multi-universe.
Mobius
Well,
that was in
I
in
assume
his
so
timeline?
because they look the exact same. And now we've seen the variants
Okay,
of Loki and everything.
all
look
right.
different.
Okay.
Now,
Okay, good point.
Good
point.
note. Okay.
That's the first time we've ever. Well, it's not the first time.
But
because there
President
were-
Loki looked exactly like Loki. So
Yeah, but there was another Loki in there that looked exactly the same. When he
Right.
went down to the void, there was
Right.
another Loki that looked exactly the
President
same. as him.
Loki. That's
Oh,
That was President Loki.
Loki.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But so maybe
I'm not
I
used to
think
the
they're same
names.
people.
I'm not used to the
I know you're good. You're good.
names.
I think they're the same people. I just think they were memory wiped.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
because that's what they were the
Okay.
first time. The Renslayer doesn't remember that she was a principal. Mobius doesn't remember his timeline. They were showed this.
Fair. Okay.
So
Okay.
I think Loki, now that he knows how to enchant, will do that. And it's going to end, obviously, Mobius on a jet ski. If it doesn't, I'm never watching another Marvel Cinematic show. I'm lying. I'm sure somebody's
I'm
calling
gonna
me.
say, wow, that's
But
a
it
lie.
better.
Yeah.
But it better end with that. And I believe it ends with Thor and Loki. Thor makes a cameo. The sun shines on Thor and Loki again.
You think so?
I think
Okay.
so.
Okay. Scott?
If Thor's alive by then.
Yes. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from season 2, man. I didn't.
How do
I
you
didn't
think
know.
season 2's going to go?
I answered
yes.
I answered what to expect with what I want to see. I don't know what to expect.
I don't know what
Right,
I want
right.
to see because I didn't know what to expect going into this.
Right.
'Cause I knew it was Loki, and I knew that we were going to finally start jumping into the whole like multi-universe stuff. That's a lot to take in, and it's like like you said, like I'm not used to all these names. It's a lot to take in when when you see 3 different, variants of the same exact person.
So I do have one question, just to follow up on a question from earlier.
Okay.
So if old Loki is the Loki from our timeline,
Yes.
and he was not killed, what's the purpose in that? What would be the purpose in him getting away?
I don't think there's any real purpose. I just think that they thought it would be a cool little Easter egg to throw in.
Okay, yeah,
Just
all
like
right,
a,
this is just
just
Easter
like
eggs
a
here.
ha ha. He survived
Okay.
again.
Because the
Okay.
big fan theories after Infinity War were that floating piece of debris coming off the ship that looked like Loki's horns.
Okay, right.
And
I do
They
have
kinda
one thing
confirmed
to
that.
say to the viewers also. There will be an Easter egg in every one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Please try to find it in every one of them. So just please, it'll be moved every single time. So please try to find it.
As we
You
like to say.
comment, and if you do get it right, we'll congratulate you. But
As we say here, though.
yeah, we'll give you one of these. You know what? We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
You get it
There
right,
you
we'll
go.
give you a shout out.
now.
So
Spoiler alert, though, just because I don't want to be too mean to our nice viewers so far. There is not one in the first episode.
there is one in the first episode.
there's the very tip of one.
yeah.
Wow.
It's
So
just a
apparently
small
I
one.
have to find it in the first episode as
Yeah,
well.
there's a small one in the first episode.
I was in
so- Yeah.
All right.
But this is
Maybe it was you.
it may have been him. I don't know.
Maybe.
But this is NCU Nerd Culture Undisputed. So if you have any comments, please like, share, Subscribe. Notifications turned
Notification
on.
bell.
Yes,
Do it.
notification bell. Please, please, please. And tune in for our next episode coming up very, very soon. Thank you and nerd out.